Hello, welcome to Crafty Little Things. I'm Andrea, and today I'm going to show you how to make one of these really gorgeous bags, gift bags. This was my sort of prototype. I had seen this a long time ago, and I think it was very similar, except I've just done these handles a little bit differently. I think it was by somebody called Crafty Chick or Chick Craft or something on YouTube, and she had a blog, and I've not seen anything. I used to watch her a couple of years ago, and I've not seen anything from her, so I don't know whether she's still around or not. But anyway, that's where all the inspiration's coming from. This one's lovely. It's using a DSP from the retired 2017 DSP stacks. Just some white ribbon and some white cardstock. So I'm going to do it in new colours. I'm going to do it in the Share What You Love speciality paper. So what you need is a 12 by 12 sheet of speciality paper of DSP. I'm using this one, so we'll have this on the outside and then we'll have the floral on the inside, and it is going to be directional, so I am going to have the bag, the stripes going across the bag rather than up the bag. Okay, and the reason I'm going to have them going across the bag is because I want the inside to be the right way round, and to get the inside, if I did it that way, then that's not the right direction. So you need a 12 by 12 sheet of that. That's 30.4 centimetres squared. And then I've got two pieces of rich raspberry. I've picked the rich raspberry out of this paper. I think we've got sort of rich raspberry and then some sort of maybe a berry burst or something. And these are 2 by 7 inches. So that's 5 centimetres by 17.8 centimetres. And then I've got a sentiment, and I've just used the Pretty Label punch there. I've stamped in rich raspberry, enjoy the goodness of this day, which came from the Seasoned with Kindness set, which is a new set for hosts. It's a gorgeous set. And I just dipped the edges into the ink. And then I just used a 1 3/4 inch circle punch and punched out some rich raspberry just to sit behind it. And then the only other thing you'll need is some form of embellishment if you want to add some. I'm going to use these metal rim pearls, but you can use sequins, diamantes, rhinestones, flowers that you've made, anything you like. Okay, so these can all be put to the side for the minute, the ribbon and the label. And we're just going to do a little bit of scoring. So then, bearing in mind that we want our pattern to go crossways, we score our first side at 2.5 and then at 9.5. Okay, and then we turn it around and we score at 5 and 7. It's that easy. And then with these pieces, we just want to score on the short side at 1 inch. Both of them. So I'm scoring these at 2.5. And with this, as I said, at 2.5 centimetres, and with this I've scored it at 6.4 centimetres and 24.1 centimetres, and on this side I scored it at 12.7 centimetres and 17.8 centimetres. Okay, and that's all the scoring you need to do. So I'm just going to take these and I'm just going to fold them over and burnish the score line. Right, so we want to keep it like this, and then I want to take my first score line here and I want to bring it down to here. So I'm going to make, this is my score line here, and I'm just going to bring that over to line up with the side there, okay? And then that gives me this triangular shape inside, can you see? And that's what I want. I want that 45-degree angle. So really burnish that down well. So can you see what I've done? Just folded that over to there and then burnish that. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So just take it, just give it a bit of a push, because it will go, especially if you've folded and burnished your other score lines really well. That's how this is going to go, okay? So it's very simple from here on. What we're going to do, we're just going to imagine this shape here, like a triangle on top of a square. We're just going to glue on that on the other side. So we're going to go down. And we're going to do it on the opposite side as well. And then all we're going to do is we're just going to fold that over and glue it down. So press it with your bone folder and glue it down. Okay, so once those four sides have been sewn down, then we need to stick these triangles to this part here to get our bag shape. Yeah. So what you want to do is just put some glue onto these triangles. I'm going to be a little bit more sparing with my glue because I've got it squelching out all over the place. I think it's because it's a new Tombow, so I'm used to having to make my Tombow work. So just push those down now. Where you push them to get your fold, now you're pushing them to stick. And there you are, now you've nearly got your bag complete. Now these pieces fit over the top of the bag, okay, and they fit really snug over the top. And I'm just keeping mine really plain. It's just such a lovely bag. I'm just keeping it really plain. Now what I do is I use a corner, I use a ribbon slot. Now if you haven't got a ribbon slot, you can get, I've got another punch that's just like two little slots that you can use, or you can use a hole punch, or you can just cut with a craft knife. But what I do is I pop it in, fold it up. I pop it in until the edge meets with that edge there. Can you see? Meets with this edge here. And then I punch. And then I do the same with the other side. Punch through both, because this is how we get our ribbon on nice and sturdy. Line that up again in the same place and punch through both. If you were hole punching instead, then I'll tell you how far to put your holes, just one second. So if you're hole punching or you're going to do it with a knife, you need to be putting them in about 1.5 inches in from each side. Okay, grab a ribbon. And what I do is, imagine this is the outside and this is the inside, okay? Outside and inside. So what I do is I thread the first piece, I thread it through the inside, turn my cardstock over, and I knot it twice there, and that just makes it really super sturdy and strong, so you really get a good finish with your bag, and it can hold a lot of stuff. And then I clip that off, and then what I do is I push it then from the wrong side, push it through to the outside, so then on the outside of the bag it's just going to be a nice smooth piece of ribbon. Okay, and then I push it back through the outside again, so we have a lovely smooth finish there. I push it through the inside, and I bring it back round and I tie it off inside. And obviously I bring it down to a length that's kind of okay, whatever you decide what length that is. Just make sure that you've got enough ribbon cut off to work with. So, I mean, you might find you waste quite a bit, but it's never wasted. I put all my bits in a bag and make bows out of them and things. So that's quite a nice length. And then you see that'll be glued onto there. That's a nice handle. Okay, so I'll do the other one. Right, so that's it. So then all we do is, and they will glue together really well, so all we do is we just glue. This is going to be my back one. Plenty of glue, put it on the ribbon as well, especially around the ribbon. And then just get your bag, get your handle ribbon out of the way, and then just slide it over and then press it down. Get your bone folder, give it a good press around all that ribbon. You can't really press on this side, so, but you don't really need to because you haven't got any lumpy bits on this side. And there you go. Now that's my back piece. So my front piece is the piece I'm going to decorate up a little bit more. Now you can push in a little bit on the side just to give you a little bit of a shape to your bag if you want. Don't need to. And then I'm just going to use my sentiment, excuse me a minute, and I'll just grab some dimensionals. In hindsight, I might have done this the other way around. couple of dimensionals on the back. I'm going to position that sort of centrally to the straps. Overlap a little bit, and then I'm just going to pop a couple of these metal ring pearls on the edge of the bag. And there we have it, a cute little bag. It's really sturdy, it holds loads of stuff, it's got a lovely interior. You can see that the flowers are going the right sort of way. Yeah, it's a gorgeous little bag. And they're really cute, those. And I mean, you can do what you want. You can, I mean, the label, you could put it down further, you could wrap over a piece to sort of act as a fastener. You could do whatever you like with it, but I just think they're really cute, and especially when they're filled with a bit of tissue and they've got a lovely little gift in them, they're really cute. So hope you enjoyed that tutorial, and I hope you'll be able to make those for yourself. They're a great size and they just look so pretty. Okay, thanks for joining me and see you soon.